Stages, stages, stages. I wanted to talk about a little bit about these cassettes. This was a release that came out in the, I think, 1990. It's got to be 1990. It's called Stages. I believe it was the last Alan Douglas, maybe it was one of the last Alan Douglas controlled Hendrix releases, but it was 4 concerts. And these concerts over the years have been released. There's San Diego, which is the one I'm going to be talking about, which is a great show. Paris, 68. The Atlanta, you know, that's the 4th of July concert, or the 3rd of July concert, was it? And then 67 in Stockholm. So this box set is obviously out of print now, but it was kind of neat. It had a little embossed, I don't even know what that word is. Anyway, yeah, so that's... And one of the things I just noticed with this is that it's experiencing some mildew here, which is a bummer. So I'm going to run that through the fast forward and rewind on the cassette deck, but that sucks. Well, we're going to run this. We're going to run this through the old box here, and I'm just going to fast forward it and then rewind it. What I wanted to talk about is what the interview that was done before the show. I haven't really seen too much lately about this interview, and I haven't really, because this set is out of print, people don't talk about it that much. The shows individually have been, are available, but the box itself and the liner notes and everything are gone. Lost to history. But this is lost media that I think is an interesting interview. Multi-layered J cards. This is awesome. This J card is, how many panels is it? It's a bunch of panels, but it includes lots of information here about the show, and a nice photo there taken, I think, the day of the show. But there's a whole bunch of liner notes. I think it's, a lot of them are John McDermott. He's been doing those for years. But this is a really interesting thing that I want to read here for you. This is very hard for me to read because it's very small. And, you know, it's a little more difficult to read small print nowadays, because as you get older, you get older. But here it is. True, oh my God, I can't even read this. I'm going to have to...
I'd like for you to forget everything that went on today or last night or things that's supposed to happen tomorrow, because, you know, we're trying to make our own little world right here. At least give us that.
Yeah, so I guess I'm at that age now where if I can't read something, I have to take a picture of it and then, like, put it on the... Yeah. Oh, well. One of the things that Jimmy used to do is he used to say, like, forget about everything that's going on, like, right now, like, this is our own little world. He wanted to create at the concert, like, a unique world, you know, where time was different, and, you know, you had to sort of, like, take yourself out of the moment, which is great, because now, like, I can think of it as everyone can experience these concerts as if they were happening now, because it's a different world, you know. He's like, look at the, you know, just pretend there's no sky, you know. It was like this thing that, it kind of silly, that he used to say before concerts, but it's true. He was trying to, like, create a vibe or a world with his music, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and try to read this from the J card. There's other moves I have to make now, a little more toward a spiritual level through music. Some of the vibrations people claim they are getting now, it is true considering the fact that the earth is going through a physical change soon. I mean, like, since the people are part of the earth, they're going to feel it too. In many ways, they are a lot of the reasons for causing it. The solar system is going through a change soon, and it's going to affect the Earth in about 30 years. You know, and I'm not talking about just this room. I'm talking about the Earth itself. This room is just a crumb from the crust of the pie. And like, there's no saving, there's no moving from any one land to another to save yourself in that respect. Nothing can explain what I'm going to do later on. I will have to see some sort of brand name. So like, I guess I'll call it a spiritual scene. But it's not a hazy thing out of frustration or bitterness that I'm trying to build up. It's out of what's directing me, what I was here in the first place to do. It does mean I am going to strip myself from my identity because this isn't my only identity. I was foolish to cut my hair, but that was part of the step of me learning what I was really here for. I see miracles every day now. I used to be aware of them maybe once or twice a week, but some are so drastic that I couldn't explain them to a person, or I'd probably be locked up by this time. I'm not better than you in this sense. It's just that maybe I'm not going to say it until a wider range of people see it. It's a universal thought. It's not a black or a white thing, or a green or a gold thing. There are a few chosen people that are here to help to get these people out of this certain sleepiness that they are in. There are some people running around with long hair preaching this word love, and they don't know what the fuck they are talking about, because there is no such thing as love until truth and understanding come about. Like someone is going to have to go back to his childhood and think about what they really felt, really wanted before the fingerprints of their fathers and mothers got a hold of them, or before the smudges of school or progress. They have to relax and wait to go by feeling. If you are going to be psychological, you have to go by the psychological feeling. If you start thinking negative, it switches to bitterness, aggression, hatred, whatever. That's just an amazing, interview that I haven't really seen in print other than here. And it might be, well known. I don't know. But it just got me to think that, he was suffering from so much, including,